So I'm out here at the garden. This is the tree that monster tree that we cut down, and I have some sage that's growing back over here that died down and came back a nice bush. All these little weeds around here and those little tiny things that I think will cause weeds. I've got to get those up. And I think that's a plant. I can't remember what that is. But here's the collards that's growing out of nowhere, and it's flowered. The bees love those flowers, by the way. So this is where I dump my compost over there, and I was showing this the other day how those kale plants are growing like crazy just out the wild. Must have thrown some plants, old plants over there or something. And I threw these, um, what are those things called? Garlics and some old onions that I had over there, hoping that that will deter the deer from going over there to eat them. And also some what are the things called? Old coffee beans I had. I'm going to put some over there tomorrow. So this is the little area that once upon a time I was trying to do a garden bed, and then I just decided to make it more like a design. It's far out. It almost looks like a raindrop, kind of a teardrop. Anyway, the mulch is kind of dwindling from there too. I've got to put some more. So here's the garden. So these are my irises that grew back so nicely. They're growing in, and George was like, "What is that?" And put some fresh mulch down there, even though I could use another bag. And those are on the outside. I do have one little plant I'm going to put on the inside in the corner there so that it could kind of match. You'll never catch up to this group here because there's a ton here, and they've been there for like a long time. So, yeah, this is one of the windmills that horribly broke off, and it's laying there on the woodchucks or whatever. And that's going to be home for my two, not apple trees, but my fig trees are going to go in those holes over there in the apple orchard here. And right in the middle of these 4 apple trees, I'm going to find me a pink lady to plant in Aunt Ada's honor because she loved pink lady apples. And so here are the cherry trees, the sour cherries. Okay, I've been pulling weeds like a mad woman today, and I got a ton of weeds out. If you saw the last video, you'd know that. Yeah, I have to come back and do this again. This kale is crazy resilient. It comes back no matter what. I've got kale growing right there in the middle of the rocks here. This is where I used to, piece of kale over here too, growing out of nowhere. This is where I used to have my blueberry bushes, but they died, so I pulled them up last year, and I haven't done this again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tiller out maybe the weekend and till around the kale, and then till in this area here that's in the ground to get this wild grass up. I can't get it up. And even this little area here, these were wooden boxes around here that deteriorated. So yeah, my beautiful rosemary, it smells so good. So I got a lot of weeds up. Oh, my great oregano came back like gangbusters in that little pot. And then some my pretty little flowers. I don't know what those are. I'm gonna probably plant some more rosemary right here, or I might put them somewhere else strategically in the yard to kind of help, um, hide the smell of like the peaches or something and the cherries. But this is just a cherry tree. The 2 cherries are on the left, and this is it's really called a fruit cocktail tree. And this is my Swiss chard down here that has been coming back. This used to be in a box, but the box again deteriorated, and this Swiss chard comes back like gangbusters every year. and it is so big and pretty. I can't wait to cut some off and make something with it, some Swiss chard. And so these are just flowers that came back this year by themselves. I was amazed. I think I planted them late last year. So yeah, let's check out the peach tree. So look at the little peaches, or nectarines, or I don't know, apricots. What are they? So I've got some over there. So you can imagine they're loaded, and the birds and whatnot are like, I can't wait. And I'm sure the squirrels. I've been trying to watch to see if the squirrel has been in here, but I hadn't really seen him come in here yet. Anyway, that is the garden so far this year. This is part 2. Just put some more flowers down in there, and yeah, did a little pruning to my crawling rosemary here. Oh, see you later. Tomorrow I'll probably come out here and get the garden underneath the deck, or the little flowers together with these flowers I brought downstairs on the box there, and some are there. And yeah, I have to go upstairs and show the deck garden stuff.